This game was released a few hours after Xbox and Bethesda Developer Direct 2023 and was of course as expected available in Xbox Game Pass. This game took me really by surprise. And some even already mentioned it with the worst game of the year. So what is this amazing rhythm game? Well, let's dive into it. So in this action rhythm game, you're gonna play Cahi, want to become a Rockstar. This game kind of borrows many great things from some of my favorite games out there, like Bayonetta, Persona, Ratchet Clank, Genshin Impact, and Borderlands. It just kind of put everything into one and to deliver a great rhythm-based game. Now in this game, so many things move to the rhythm. You can see that Cahi will move to the rhythm, his enemies, the UI even, and the background elements. So many things will move to the beat to give you the sense of beat in order for you to play with the beat, because if you play with the beat, you get bonuses like extra damage, the ability to combo. You know where enemies are going to hit, because again, everything, it happens to the beat. And in this game, you'll be exploring many levels. At the end, there's gonna be a boss fight, beautifully designed anime style level that looks gorgeous, kind of packed lots of details, remind me of Ratchet and Clank in this aspect. And you'll also be collecting items, some hidden items, secret items that some of them will allow you to upgrade and unlock new abilities for your character. Now, the game is designed very well with different kind of a hint station tutorials that explain to you things, you know, bit by bit, so you kind of bit by bit, that you know actually how to do different things like comboing, for example. And yeah, this is pretty complex things that you can actually do. Whether you decide to go with all of them and use them, it's up to you. You can actually later on know how to parry, which allows you to synergize with other abilities, and if you do this, it can be very rewarding, but of course it's much harder to do. In some of the fights that you have, you actually are forced to actually use it in order to avoid getting damage. Now, the game will also be shifted from 3D to 2D sometimes, not all the time. Most of the time I'm gonna paint in 3D, but it's a nice little change here and there.
I think I found a shortcut.
Yeah, sure.
Now, the game also keeps track of the things that you need to find, so you can see at the top right, and also it has lots of graphic settings you can play around with. There's also a streamer mode if you want to stream without actually reducing the chance that you actually get you know, flagged by using copyrighted audio. There's an option for that. And overall, really nice settings, graphic setting, you can play around and optimize the game so it runs very well for you. Speaking of difficulty, by the way, I played on normal. Keep in mind there's higher difficulty available and more unlock and lots of more features unlocked to you after you finish the game. So you have really good replay value really after, so beating high scores and having a tower that you need to climb up and try to do your best. Again, it really challenges you if you want to really master the game, and maybe share gameplay of you getting everything. It's up to you, of course, but the game is relatively short, around the 8-hour mark. So basically I finished it on normal on the same day, and by the way, you don't really require to be perfect with timing. Keep in mind, even if you go with just basic, I think with normal, you can do and finish the game as well. So if you're not like perfect with the timing and still want to enjoy the game, you would be able to. And then there are other easier modes for you if you want to, another accessibility mode that make it even easier. So don't be afraid if you're not really great with timing. Now, regarding game design, the game is absolutely beautiful. There are beautiful cutscenes. The story is easily lovely, and really you're gonna enjoy it. And it keeps really good balance between story and action. So if you kind of you know, dislike something like, you know, Persona having really strong emphasis on story, you want more action or at least a good balance, this game is for you. Now, aside from that, I highly recommend playing with a controller. It's really fun. Again, because this is a rhythm game and the controller is vibration, I played it with the Xbox controller and it was absolutely a blast. So I highly recommend playing it with a controller. And combat is the most amazing thing in the game, and you get rewarded for playing by the beat. You actually know how to dodge and parry at the right time. You're gonna get extra score, you're gonna rank higher, you'll be able to get some really cool synergies with items that you unlock. You know how to combo well, and basically it's just rewarding all over the place if you play by the beat. Now keep in mind the game is very forgiving when it comes to checkpoints, so you know, it's not like you're gonna start straight from the beginning without checkpoints, even in boss fights. Now it might be a bit harder for you at the beginning, but keep in mind it's very similar to Beat Saber if you play the VR game, where you know there are some really complicated levels, but once you play to the beat you kind of do it by heart. It's kind of similar way, you just need to pay attention to the beat. You even get extra dashes when you do it to the beat. Now there's also a little visualization at the bottom that shows you the beat, which you can actually show or hide, depends if you want it there. That really helps you out understand where you need to do it at the right time. It's actually going to tell you if you do it perfectly or in the wrong time. Now make sure to again check the environment. The cool thing about the game is the beautiful environment, really packed with details. However, there's some areas that you might thought about going, but if you explore the environment it will be very rewarding for you. So if you like exploration as well, it's in the game. And by the way, if you are stuck and don't know where to go, the game has a hint option. If you see that you are stuck, it's going to give you a hint what to do next. With even voiceover, it's pretty cool. Now again, some areas of the game actually remind me of Persona 5 dungeons, levels. The UI was actually, you know, very beautiful. You know, if you play Persona 5, you know the UI is really unique, sleek. Same goes here. And overall, really good vibes playing with the other teammates in the team, and really cool dialogue, voice lines, even during battle. Now, if you don't like dialogue or cutscene, there is an option to skip them if you like, which is nice. Some of them just want to go, some players just want to get into the action. So in this game, you can do this as well. Now, remember in Persona 5 where the music transition after you win? Same goes here. Listen.
Battle area barrier code crashed.
Except that it's not a cutscene for itself. Now, one of the main issues that I had is actually when the camera got too close to Chai, so can't see what's going on. The good news is that it's very rare, if you even notice this at all. So yeah, it happens sometimes, it was annoying, but really, it happened just a few times. Now regarding combos it's fun, so make sure you remember at least a few of them, because it's very rewarding. You can even level up if you do this correctly. Look at the right side of the screen in a moment. Also keep in mind you can also combo with your allies, and nothing is more fun than executing an amazing ultimate ability, which you have several of them which you can find during the game. Now again, the connection with the characters is really fun. The cutscenes, that's why I recommend watching the cutscene. Don't skip them, it's really fun. There's some really humorous parts that makes the game just more fun to play.
Chai, a little space here?
Aside from that, you're gonna find some really cool loot boxes. You can need to interact, of course, by the rhythm. Secret areas with collectible and good loot.
Wow.
A cool grappling hook mechanic.
That was awesome.
Summer is key for your performance. You should have seen that. Let's also show how you can interact with your teammates and do some shopping. You can shop for attacks, special attacks, items, and well, the other one I'm going to leave for you to find out. You can visit the Wall of Fame to check for your rewards, and remember, once you finish the game, there are plenty more things that add replay value to the game as well. So with really tight combat and amazing visuals, beautiful levels to explore, lots of depth and replay value, and even very satisfying gameplay, you can see why many think that this should be a contender for the Game of the Year, even so early on in January. And overall, I didn't notice any graphical issues, frame rate issues. It plays very well, and it has really nice settings to optimize the game for your PC as well. The music is phenomenal. So overall, get a game. If you have Xbox Game Pass, download the game, play it. Again, even if you don't like reading games in general, let me tell you, this one is a must play. Definitely a must play. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this review, and tell me in the comment section, do you think this can be a contender for the Game of the Year 2023? Let me know in the comment section below. If you play it, let me know what you think. Do you agree, disagree? What you don't like, what you did like? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.